Casual here. Well, we all got hit with the survivability nerf bat over the weekend. At times it was brutal getting one shot again, particularly right at the end of an expedition. But I think it was overdue. CT15 should be really hard and need well-geared, skilled solo players or a good team. The bug to emergence stance, which gave 65% damage mitigation all the time, needed to be fixed. I would love to hear your thoughts on this in the comments. There are a number of mods that will help keep you alive, and today I wanted to run through them. For me, the best survivability is always going to be damage mitigation that smooths damage input. This makes it much more predictable and easier to manage. Paragon and Ultimate Paragon provide very nice group and solo armor buffs, but I can only see these working if you're playing in a well organised group. There is always the risk that one or all of your team have to move out of close range and bang, you're dead. There are 7 mods that are triggered when your health drops below 30%, including some that pull from class specific mechanics, of which the infamous emergency stance is one. I'm not that keen on these mods because they are only of use when you have an oh shit moment, when quite often without some huge heals not a lot is going to save you anyway. I would put all of these as second tier mods, with emergency stance and perseverance shield leading the way. It is worth noting that shields provide damage mitigation. This means both physical and anomaly damage, so they are far better than pure armour. Trickster should take note. Plate dodge increases your armour by 34,000, but for only 5 seconds, and it might be a bit tough to maintain. Blazing Aegis increases your armour by 27,000 for 8 seconds and stacks up to 3 times, but only procs on killing enemies afflicted with burn, so it will be great for pyromancers and some anomaly builds only. Diffuse increases your armour by 43,000 and your resistance by 50% when you are sprinting, but stops the moment you do. Far too situational for me. Not Impressed is a tier 3 mod that reduces damage taken from elites by 25%, but most of the time it will be the normal enemies that do the damage that kills you. The top tier mods that I think you should be looking at are Mitigation from Death, which provides 46,000 armour for 10 seconds from killing enemies when aiming down sights, and is stackable 3 times. For the firepower builds out there that use a tactical assault rifle, this mod is likely to be perfect. Damage Absorber is a flat buff for 53,000 armour and 10% resistance. It is one of the mods that I use. In order to get my resistance up, I am using the tier 3 mod Circular Power, which boosts resistance by 15% each time you use a skill and stacks up to 3 times. With all 3 stacks, I have 75% resistance, 55% for mods and 20% for my class trees, providing all of the anomaly damage mitigation I need. With Damage Absorber and Circular Power equipped, I have hit my 65% damage mitigation target. Finally, I wanted to leave you with some options that I think need some testing. Weakness reduces damage dealt by 30% for 6 seconds, yet I suspect that very few people are using it. There are a number of mods that can apply and buff this. For me, the tier 3 mod Weakness Trap, which comes from Rarog's Gaze, is the best of them. Each shot causes an explosion, dealing 58,000 damage, and inflicts weakness on all enemies within a 5 meter radius, on a 3-second cooldown. That mod alone is almost as effective as the bug's immersion stance, without completely killing your damage output. In a 3-man team, it could make a huge difference if even one person slots this mod. Until next time, Casual out.